Hi, everyone. This is Coach Stephanie Wood, and I'm here with my favorite, yes, my favorite colleague, Barry Shore, Shore. And we're here on my podcast, Tap Into Your Body Confidence, where entrepreneurs unite to showcase their talents to the world. Now, favorite colleague, Barry Shore, what are you up to lately, and how can people connect with you?
Oh, and a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, loving greetings to you, adventurers across the fruited plain. Yes, I call you adventurers because this podcast with wonderful Coach Stephanie and your humble being, Barry Shore, is all about you, YOU. And when you realize that you are an adventurer in this world and that you are here to build something of value and a legacy, then you have a whole different perspective on life. My name is Barry Shore. You can access me and a lot of free, wonderful, transformative ideas and things, especially a no-cost copy of one of my best-selling books. There are 3 now posted. You get to choose one. And you can do that at www, which stands for What a Wonderful World, .barryshore.com, BARRYSHORE, barryshore.com/ebook. You get to choose. $14.95 they sell for, being underwritten by two people who want to give out 10,000 copies for free around the world because they know it makes a difference in people's lives. So access it. And wonderful Coach Stephanie, where do people find YOU?
They find ME at Body Awe, BODYAWE, like an awesome.com. I've got lots of goodies on my site. And Barry knows I really enjoy coaching women entrepreneurs to integrate better skills into their business. And most importantly, to integrate confidence skills from my body knowledge system so that they feel confident when they share their talents. So, Barry and I were talking earlier in the week about, I'm asking you, our audience, who do you have to be to start your own business? Who do you have to be? How would you coach or questions that we can ask our audience around this? You start.
I would be very happy to begin because if those of you who are watching can see that I'm older than Coach Stephanie, and I'm probably older than almost everybody watching. My chronological age is 74. My metabolic age is 48 because I swim 2 miles a day, 6 days a week. Yeah, that's probably more than anybody watching. And my mental acuity is 28. My SOW, which stands for sense of wonder, is 8. So I'm going to use that as the jumping off point. In order to be a entrepreneur and a successful entrepreneur and a powerful, purposeful, pleasant, and how should we call it, uh, beneficial entrepreneur, you need 2 aspects of life. Number one, be resilient and be flexible. Just like Coach Stephanie talks about in Body Awe of being flexible, dancing and moving and creating that flow in your physical being, those are 2 essential aspects of being an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is the greatest calling in the world, in my humble opinion. It's building a business. There is nothing more wonderful, nothing more satisfying, nothing more gratifying. One needs to understand that you must be resilient and flexible because there will always be things happening that you either never planned for, didn't consider, say, oh dear, what do I do now? But if you are resilient and flexible and you have a coach, a mentor, somebody you can trust, then all of those things will unfold and become for you the greatest springboards to your success. So resilience and flexibility are the 2 things that I consider absolutely fundamental to the success of any venture. Wonderful Coach Stephanie. What say you?
What say moi? Well, you
Aha,
bring up
my dear
you
beloved Coach Stephanie. is frozen. Now, the real question is Barry Shore frozen from her perspective, or is she frozen from my
Well,
perspective? Oh,
well,
there
let
you
me
go.
continue talking because we have the audio.
Good.
We have the audio, friend Barry.
No,
So,
it's okay. I can see you now. You're not frozen anymore.
well, I appreciate it. So here's the deal. Whenever Barry brings up his practicality and experience, what goes into my coaching perspective is how do you practice this resilience? How do you practice this flexibility? Well, where I go is my body's intelligence. So I go to how am I flexible with my body? Well, I move her. I enjoy moving her. When I move her, she thinks clearly. She knows exactly where to go and where not to go. Resilience. Well, that comes from doing what you love every day.
Okay, this is such a wonderful insight. And I want to use that as a jumping off point because the reason people are tuning in is because we're giving value. People tune in, they're using their most valuable asset, their time, to say, oh, this is a benefit to me, because that's really what it's about. It's not about Barry Shore, nice guy that he is, or wonderful Stephanie, beautiful being. It's about you. Why are you becoming the best you? Every day, you want to be practicing what it means to be resilient, what it means to be flexible. And that means that if when you do that in your mind, that's where everything begins. When your mind is rooted in thinking good thoughts, your
Now, do
speech
you have an
is
acronym? Do you have, I'm getting excited. Excuse me for interrupting. Do you have an acronym for MIND?
ooh, making insights necessary daily. And guess what, Stephanie? I just made that up on the
I know,
spot.
I could tell by your facial experience, your facial
Isn't it
expressions. It was
wonderful?
wonderful.
Making insights necessary daily, because I got that from you. You just said you need to practice this daily. So you want to use your mind and your thought, your words and your deeds to be in harmony. You want to align. You want to be what I call a spiritual chiropractor. Everybody knows what a chiropractor is on the physical level. You go into the chiropractor, they move your neck and do this and be, and now you're aligned with your head and your shoulders and your body. You want to do that with your mind. You want to have your thoughts in good, your speech in good, your deeds in good. And guess what? You will be practicing resilience and flexibility because no matter what happens in life, and stuff will happen, guaranteed. Hello, you're not going to let it get you. Oh, look what happened to me. Poor me.
I know, but we
You're
do
going to
that
say,
really well. So it's good to practice
yes,
that too.
I've practiced that. You're going to say, oh, hello. What would Barry do? What would Stephanie do? What will I do with this situation?
Okay,
And
so as we wrap up, please tell us what MIND, so people can carry that throughout the rest of the day.
yes, making insights necessary daily.
Okay, and with that said, Barry, where can our people find you?
Well, just by looking, open their eyes and just type in Barry Shore on the internet, and 68 places will come up. But the
Just
best place for
68?
everybody,
Oh God.
68 places. Yes. The one you
Okay.
want to go to at the moment is www.whatawonderfulworld.barryshore.com. BARRYSHORE. And if you want to get an ebook for no cost whatsoever, you only get one out of the three, and they're all great. Just go barryshore.com/ebook. And there's so much more available because we're here to serve, right, Coach Stephanie? And people can find you where?
Body Awe, BODYAWE, like an awesome.com. And Barry, I'll see you again soon.
Oh, we look forward to it, you beautiful, bountiful, beloved, immortal being, and
And what do
good
we
looking.
do? What do we do at the end of our call?
Okay, what we do is we do a hug. Hug stands for heartfelt, unlimited giving. One, two, three. And our blessing, we're going to give a blessing to everybody. Go forth, live exuberantly, spread the seeds of joy, happiness, peace, and love.
See you
Go
again.
mad, go make
Adios.
a difference.